Wednesday, and today we're going to take a look at this old cash register, which might even have some silver in it. Do you know these? Because these are turn-of-the-century devices that were actually rather high-tech. Now back at that time, you would have something gigantic like this, probably bolted down to the counter, because this would hold all of your store's coins. This one is pretty
good to your families, y'all. No matter where your families are, be good to your families, y'all. No matter.
coins. This one is pretty well intact with a little bit of wear on the veneer, but it's a very beefy piece. And of course, the top opens on these. Okay, let's see if we can put that back. What does it say there? It says to take off the paper record, unlock the top, keep the drawer. Well, anyway, there's instructions on how to use it. Now, of course, there was a roll of paper inside, and that paper would come down, and you could basically push it up through this little opening here, and this is a cutting device where you could cut it off and write a receipt to your customer. Okay, I believe this is the spindle that would go on here. There'd be another spindle there of some kind, and this would be, that looks like some kind of chopping mechanism right there. Okay, and that would go back through. Of course, many of your transactions would only be a penny, and then they would land in this little cup here, right? So you'd sell stuff all day long. Here's some cool stuff in here. Here's a Black Panther. Beautiful, beautiful Japanese coinage. And there is a nice libertad. I don't know why those are there. Oh, and here I think I put some rolls of swans for safekeeping. Anyway, so I digress. But this is what the cash register would look like. Of course, it would lock. So we'll close this. But what's really interesting about this device is it actually had a combination lock on it. So the top would lock, but could be open so you could get at what you needed to in there, including the paper, right, for your receipts. But then it had a register drawer. Now over here is the mechanism to open it, which is spring-loaded, but the springs actually are devices that you can depress at different levels. So you could literally program this thing with a screwdriver to be 2 down, 1 up, or the top and the bottom down and the middle one halfway. And when you depressed it exactly as you had devised in terms of the pressure and the location of the release, you could then open it up. All right, and this would be your money drawer. And I have some halves in there, and a Liberty dollar and some $2 bills. And here's something that came with this cash register. Here's something else. I think I inherited this from my Uncle George. Franz Swati, Austria. I don't really know what that is. Looks like maybe you could sharpen a blade on it or something. Not sure what that is. Just a weight. But anyway, there's the inside of it. And as I said, the mechanism, which is down in here, can be adjusted to allow you and only you to know the level of depression to open, to release the drawer. So anyway, I thought you would get a kick out of that. Uh-oh. And it is still working, well over 100 years old. And it's kind of a behemoth to have on your desk, right? But I do love this thing. Anyway, so there's a flashback to the past, what a cash register used to look like. Very cool. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Weird Ass Wednesday. You guys take care. One more time, huh? One more time.